UK so far?
Oh, it's been great. I very much almost forgot to pack for rain. Thank God I didn't. Yeah, I was so excited to come here. I was like, I just threw all my stuff in my bags, and then all of a sudden.
Exciting. And you were here for Head of the River before?
I have. I raced 4 years ago this weekend at Head of the River for commercial for when I was living in Ireland.
Sweet. And you racing this weekend?
I am racing this week. I'm in the Quinton Boat Club B boat, so I think that's Bow 108. So
sweet.
I'm really excited to get back and actually racing on the Tideway. It's been way too long.
Awesome. And we're here at Schools Head today, so for those who aren't sure, anybody racing at Head of the River, which is men's cruise only. We were here for Women's Head a couple of weeks ago, and today is Schools Head, so it's not actually only 8s racing for the Schools Head, it's going to be 8s and 4s and quads. And I believe the first cruise will have just started, so they'll be coming on towards us soon. If you're keen to see the rowing and not listen to us talking, completely valid, but the cruise will not be down. We're near the finish end, so we're at Imperial College Boathouse.
I'd say about 10 more minutes before some of the top crews come through.
Yeah, maybe 100, 200 metres from the end, if that. We can see the finish line just here. So you'll probably see the crews crossing the finish line as we come past. So they're going to be another 10 minutes or so, I would say, until they come down past us. So you won't be seeing any rowing until then. And yeah, we're just going to be trying to get set up. The marshals are out. Massive thanks to all the volunteers. I'm on the blue microphone.
I'm on the red.
But
we love some AllMarkOne live stream.
Yeah, this is our 4th Schools Head live stream, believe it or not. There are 3 of us trying to run a live stream that, if you think it looks professional, I think we smashed it, but it's tricky in the rain.
I only just found out I was coming live on here 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, so thanks Damon for being
So I don't know anything about junior rowing in the UK, but I've got the lineups on, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah,
some of the key things we're looking at that we might, like everyone at home might be aware of is, so at Henley, where Eamon will be back as well in the summer, after the introduction of the junior women's 8s in the recent years, maybe 2 regattas ago now, the rule changes come in for the PE, so it's going to be open to clubs as well as schools. So previously it was schoolboy 8 only, so only if you're a school rower to race in the junior men's 8s at Henley, and they're now going to be club rowers, so it'll be really interesting to see if we've got any strong club performances here at Schools Head. So that'll be really exciting.
I'm excited for some of the US club teams to come over for Henley
potentially
this time.
Controversial. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I reckon the comments might kick off about that. And yeah, I mean it's been really good. It's great now. Like lots of junior women's 8s coming out rowing. We're just in a flight path, so you might be hearing some sort of airplane. And you know, like Whitcliffe junior girls, I'm looking at Eamon and he probably has no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm just here to support.
Historically good sculling team, and they've boasted an 8 and they did really well at Women's Head of the River, so it'd be really exciting to see how they get on today. Junior women's rowing's massively on the up in the last couple of years. It's been really great to see in the UK, and with the introduction of the junior women's 8s at Henley, that's been a fantastic thing, and won by actually an Australian school last year, so very international. And with GB sent the first junior women's 8 to the World Junior Championships in the summer in Varese, and they got a silver medal, which was amazing. The first time we sent a crew in 10 years, and they did really well, and it's great to see the standard pushing up and up. So any great chat on the live chat so far?
Let's see, we got Common, Eamon, Glavin, W. No. Eamon, do you remember me? Probably not. But yeah.
We'll see. If anyone's watching at home, please let us know if you want to give a shout out. Hopefully near the crew time. I'll let you know as the crews come past. They're going to be coming down in star order if you're not familiar. So the fastest predicted cruise will start off number 1, and it'll go down number 1, 2, 3, 4 in that kind of speed order, which will separate across the different age groups and men and women, and sort of 8s and 4s and that kind of thing. So if you know the start order of your crew that you're interested in, let us know near that time. They will be coming down in approximately that order. So if we're at crew 10, let us know about your shout out for crew 200 a little bit nearer the time, because it's going to be really difficult for us with the weather conditions to try and keep on top of everything. Going to try and look at the commentary form, might have to do a bit of freestyle, but it is pretty grim out today. Typical British weather for Eamon here. I'm already getting a hand cramp from holding this really big umbrella, so it's going well.
I'm just really excited to start seeing if some boats come down out of order, because that's the only indication we have of anyone passing from this area, unless we see it live.
I can't remember. I feel like, for the women's head, we often see crews racing a bit beforehand and there's fixtures, but for school's head, there's not been that much racing so far this year. So it's a bit of a, going to be a bit of a surprise to us to see who comes out the quickest today, and that'll set the tone as we go into the summer season. Can't really remember off the top. I think Eton won the school's head last year, but someone will tell me if I'm wrong.
First 4 to come down will be Shiplake, Eton, St Edwards, King's College, and then St Paul's.
So St Paul's came out of nowhere last year. They won the PE. Well, I don't think they were winning at the school's head, so they kind of hid their speed for most of the season. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on. The home crews here are the likes of St Paul's boys and girls. We've got Latimer Upper School. We are our colleague Dave made a super sweet video for the other day. So they are looking pretty strong. We'll see how they get on. Headington and Henley, historically very strong junior women's crews. They're not from round here, so they might not have that sort of home course advantage, but they will have been here at Women's Head a couple of weekends ago. And interesting, actually, at the Women's Head, they were, I think, within 10 seconds of each other. I think Headington ended up taking the junior pennant, but Henley might have been quicker on time, and they had a time penalty for being late to the start. So could be interesting to see who comes up on top today. I'm sure Henley will sort of want to get their nose in front on this occasion. I'll just have a look. I don't think we can see any crews here yet. As I was saying, we're about... Yeah, they're off, but they're not.
If they haven't started racing, we've got bigger issues.
Yeah, I did see a tweet, so I think they're coming soon. Here's hoping the rain stops and then I can have a free hand. But
and here's to hoping we go back into focus. Oh, he's just done it.
This is the heaviest umbrella ever, apparently. But yeah,
maybe.
Let's have a look. So yeah, Shiplake coming down first. Got a few GB athletes in that from last year. A couple of returners in the King's College boat, only 2 actually. Teddies have said they've got had a bit of a ropey year so far, but interesting to see how they get on. I'm gonna try and.
We will only also be live streaming from this location, so there won't be any racing footage until we see some of the boats start coming to our area. We're currently on as we said, about 50 to 100 meters up from the finish line. So once those boats start coming by, we will switch from our beautiful faces to some actual rowing, which I know you're all here for.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the chat.
We got a question about river conditions. Looks generally flat from what I know of the tideway.
It's pretty good despite the rain. So we'll see how we get on. But they should be down hopefully any second. Anyone who's watching at home wondering where the crews are, we are very near the finish. So if they have started racing, but we are not seeing them just yet. But you will switch immediately to the river once there's something to see. Currently we've got an empty river. We might hear some cheers as we come down. It'll be Shiplake down, crew number 1. But yeah, very interesting to see how they get on. I need to look at the start order to see.
There you go.
Oh, brilliant. Shiplake, Eton, Teddies, King, St Paul's, Radley, Hampton, Abingdon, Westminster, Dulwich. Yeah, so not really seeing that many. Yeah, so past the bandstand. Very excited. So the bandstand is maybe we're anticipating the.
We're getting some insight from Rory in the behind the scenes, giving us a little bit of a producer Rory, giving us some info that apparently there's some boats right at the Hammersmith Bridge.
So Hammersmith Bridge is maybe, I want to say, 2.5k from the finish or something like that. So still quite a ways to go. I remember thinking it was very near the finish when I first raced the school's head in 2015, but it's not so near the finish, so there'll be another couple of minutes down here. But conditions do look good, it looks fair. It'll be interesting to see how that gets on. But great to see what's going on. Really excited to see some of these club and junior crews. Particularly, I'm excited to see how these club crews get on. with the sort of, much anticipated eligibility change to stuff like the PE, which I think a lot of people have felt that should have been done a long time ago.
Come back over to me. You're a little further out of the
What is a bit of a slow change that we saw, but I remember when I was back in 2018, I was in school and Molesey had a really strong 8 racing at national schools, and it'd be really great to be able to see some of those clubs now with the opportunity to race in the club events. It's like, as we've seen with the junior women's crews, it's really pushed the standard up. Now they've got that racing opportunity. We've got better junior women's 8s. We've got junior women's 8s competing at the highest level at World Championships. So I think it's only a good thing for the sport that we'll see these club crews coming on. I know there's some worry about, people are saying, there might be some difficulties with crews, clubs pitching together the best junior athletes. But I think, that's just something that, if it's for the betterment of the sport, and we need to think about rowing at all levels and allowing, it shouldn't just be that if you're not a schoolboy you can't compete in the 8s at Henley. It's it gives that opportunity to everyone, and it'll ultimately push the standard up. So really looking forward to seeing how that pans out over the course of the year. Might be a couple of seasons before you really see some change on the circuit, because it is it's historically been dominated by these schools. But
I know in the US, when we go to youth nationals, there's a difference between schoolboy nationals and youth nationals. So the nationals for club racing is what's the famous youth nationals down in Sarasota right now. And then scholastic nationals, that's, every once in a while when you get one of those scholastic teams to be able to go and compete at the level of the club teams, it just, you get that little bit of extra, like, all right, they're all from the same school, you get that.
Yeah, but a lot of the schools have a very strong setup, so I think, it'd be really good to see how we can get some of the club rowing and have that opportunity open to everyone. And look forward to that change in the next couple of years. I think it was only announced this season, so we might be a bit of a delay before we start seeing differences in the entries and that kind of thing. But I'm really hoping we're going to get some crews down, because I'm aware.
Would you consider this race like kind of the first start to seeing what the lineups are going to kind of,
Sure,
not lineups, but the actual, what strong crews are going to be, we're going to be looking at this year?
The Schools Head is sort of the big winter event for the junior rowers, so both schools and clubs, and anyone under the age of 18 junior rowing in the UK, and then goes on to national schools, which will be at the end of May. That's the sort of big summer regatta season, and if you're the one that people call the triple, is if you can win the Schools Head, which is this event here, National Schools Regatta, and then the Henley, which is the PE. But it's now, again, another exciting thing that now that opportunity is again opened up to club rows as well, which would be really great.
Yeah. It's a lot like trying to win the Gold Cup. So if you're an international single sculler, you can, if you win Henley, win World Championships, and then go on to win the Gold Cup that happens in Philadelphia area, you actually win $50,000. It's a bounty. So the the closest person that's been to it is Ollie Zeidler.
Oh wow, yeah.
And that was he had a bit of a rough start apparently at the Gold Cup, but
But we'll see how everyone gets on.
Winning the Triple Crown would be fantastic.
Yeah, so that's a big one. I remember St Paul's won it in 2018. They had that sort of record-breaking 8. They won the Schools Head, the national schools, and
I would still go back to watch those videos. They're so fast.
Super stuff. That's the first opportunity. Whoever wins Schools Head today could be looking to try and win a triple later in the months. Still can't hear anything.
Yeah, still no crews in sight. Starting to get a little bit of murmurs here.
There is a crew in sight, in fact.
Oh, is there?
Calling Rory in the production studio. Can we switch cameras, please? See if I can prop this up.
Okay, as we start to get some murmurs and shouts. Oh, there we go. I see Shipley coming through.
I literally can't hold the mic, the umbrella for much longer. I think if you both share the green. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
So Shipley
bow number
about
1.
To come past.
Shipley coming past.
They're about to come onto your screens any second now. Here we go. That's bow number 1, Shipley College.
Looking great. Can see they're probably around that 30, 38, I'd say. Just totally guessing off the top of my head for that.
Okay. Rory, the umbrella, I need to put it down. I simply, please, thank you very much. Yeah. I'm going to pan back
and here we
over.
go, Eton College, bow 2, coming into view.
There we go.
Looking long and strong. Love to see it. A few strokes out from the finish. There's a bit of a gap between Shiplake and Eton. A little bit closer with bow 3, St. Edward's School.
We're going to pan back over
The
here.
nice baby blue oars.
There's Teddy's. There's St Edward's School. Just coming across the finish. I don't know if you can see, there's the finish line just up ahead. I'm going to pan back. Ooh. And this is King's College School. So that'll be number 4.
Yep.
And they are closely followed by St Paul's. That's number 5, the runners of the PE last year. And I think quite a few returners in that crew. Oh, super. We've got the start order here. And then we're looking for bound number 6, Radley College, there in the red. And coming down. Just through the finish there. And we are waiting now to see.
The Toxic seem to have put a bit of a gap there, right on Hampton School and Abingdon School. We also have no idea at what intervals they went off at, so if we're saying someone's put a bit of a gap, we could be very wrong in the fact that they are, in fact, maybe closed it. And here we go, we have our first side-by-side matchup. Bow 7 and bow 9, Hampton and Westminster.
Westminster looking like they've really come up the start order there then. Big power straights down to the finish. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks like on the finish order. Now I think we have got some live results coming in, so I'll try and find the link for that for you and keep you in the loop. We are multitasking pretty hard up here, so bear with us. But I'm just going to have a look now.
And here comes Abingdon.
Yeah, so that's slightly darker pink than Westminster. That's Abingdon School, just coming past us now.
Followed closely by bow 11, Shrewsbury.
Pan back to see Shrewsbury. Royal Shrewsbury School in that navy colour. Great, that's bow number 11, and we're looking for this. It looks
bow
like
10 and bow 12 coming closely to the line.
So that looks like Dulwich, and the white boat closest to you, and the yellow boat, the Empacker boat up there, is Latimer Upper School. I'm just coming across the finish line now.
Latimer rowing all the way through the line. Love to see that.
Always good to make sure you get through the finish. Just having a look again now for those live results for you. The rain is unbelievable.
The rain, the wind starting to really pick up now.
Big shout out to all the volunteers. There are a hell of a lot of volunteers that go in to make a race like this happen, and it's just not possible without them. So we're having a look.
It does look like times are starting to pop up now.
Currently, it's looking like number 1, Radley College, 17:01.3. In second, St Paul's School, 17:02.6. We're just going to pan back. We'll hold that thought and see which school that is. Find the bar number. I want to say it's Reading Blue Coat School on the colours, but this could be challenging. Cracking the binoculars out, it's a little bit hard to see. That there is number 13, I believe, the King's School Chester. Really is nasty out now in terms of the weather conditions, so trying our best to keep you all in the loop. If I just, well, there looks like there's a gap in crews, we'll try and go through that suspected initial provisional finish order. Now this is Tideway Scullers School there, and the distinctive red and yellow coming down. Sending it down to the finish line. That is bow number 15, Tideway Scullers School. And they are followed here by Bedford School in that blue and white. So I think I'll have a quick look, but there should be the school first dates coming down now. So there's the Championship 8, and then there's also the school first dates, which are sort of designed to encourage maybe the smaller clubs with smaller programs, sort of 2 separate categories. And this looks like St George's College to me, I believe, number 17. That provisional finish order at the moment again: Radley number 1, St Paul's School 2, Teddy's 3, Eton 4th, King's College School 5th, Abingdon School 6th, Hampton School 7th, Dutch College 8th, and Westminster 9th. Having said that, it does look like Shiplake College have been given a time sort of 5 minutes longer on the provisional timing. They are the first 3 down, so I imagine that will change, and we'll see how they slot in. In that brown and gold, that looks like Monmouth School to me in the Empacher boat. Eamon is doing a fab job on the panning. That's number 20, and they are closely followed by 21. So Shiplake is celebrating, so I'm guessing there's been an update to the times and they've slotted in first. So I'll just have a quick look for you now and reload this page. Indeed, Shiplake with a big win there. Shiplake 16:47.9 with some celebrations down below. 15, 20 seconds clear of the next crew, but we've got another couple of crews just coming past us that we'll pan back up to them. Nice tussle down to the finish line over here. That is number 23 and number 16. Closely followed. A bit of a cluster now. 23, 16, 24 there in the blue, and 22 coming down. They're coming down a bit thick and fast. I'll try and get you those identifying club names on.
I'm going to have to put my my mic down, so you're just going to get the great sounds of Lucinda as I am going to continue panning and focusing on the camera.
23 Winchester College A, 22 is Bryanston School. I think they're in that sort of gold and blue. Got crews paddling back up the start now. I'll put it in the bin bag. Give me 1 second, I'm just tangled up in the microphones. Okay, this bow 25 came past us in that red colour. That is the 1863 club. And a little bit of a gap there before the next crew. So I'll just remind you of those provisional finish times that, provisional finish times at Shiplake number 1, Radley 2, St Paul's in 3rd, Teddy's in 4th, Eton 5th, King's 6th, Latimer 7th, Shrewsbury 8th, Abingdon 9th, and Reading Bluecoat 10th. So that top 10 at the moment. Now that looks like Canterbridgian to me in the yellow boat. I'll just see in that white boat ahead if we can see that bow number. Looks like bow 28, just across the finish line there. We're going to pan back. Bow 28 is Methodist College Belfast, so they've come over from Northern Ireland. Just through the finish now, that is crew 26, and they are followed by crew 29. So I'll just let you know, it is really chucking it down. 26, King's School Worcester, and 29, Bedford Modern School, BMS. I'm really sorry if it's not looking so great on that live stream at home. It is really torrential conditions out here. We're trying our absolute best to keep you updated and try not to destroy all of our equipment. But yeah, big shout out from Phoebe to Methodist College Belfast number 28, who've just been through the finish, and Max Hole in Monmouth School number 20. Very good performance from Shiplake, and this looks like Kew House School there in the green. Go Big Green. And 2 crews following nip and tuck behind them. That's crew number 31 and crew number 37. Just try and identify them for you now. My phone is absolutely soaked, so a bit challenging. 31 is King's Canterbury and 37 is St Joseph's College from Ireland. They've come on over. And looks like crew 32 in that sort of navy are following them. And there looks like a Shiplake second 8 coming out. So I'll tell you in a second. I think it's the second 8 first, followed by the sort of J16. So that's looks like 36 should be Cheltenham College, and this is Shiplake's second 8. So this is the B crew from Shiplake College, number 39, just coming past. It'll be interesting to see how they get on. You know, as we see in clubs, it's not just the win for that crew that will place in first. There'll be a whole club pushing them on behind, and you know the whole athlete group will be contributing to that win. It looks like Radley now following them. I anticipate they're number 40 in that school second 8s. So this is sort of B crews coming down now in that under 18 age group. Lots of cheers for Shiplake on the embankment, and I want to say this is Monkton Combe School. Yarm School. You must forgive me, similar colours. That's number 35, Yarm School, followed by St Paul's School's second 8. They're number 41 in that yellow boat with the white and black kit on. Great job from the marshals. It's very busy down in that finish area, and they're doing a great job getting everyone safely off the water in some pretty nasty conditions. I say nasty, it's sort of unpleasant, but not dangerous per se. It's just a bit unpleasant to be outside. Hopefully everyone can go in and warm up nice and quickly. And this looks like Eton second 8 to me. That's number 43, and they are followed by 42. So number 43, Eton College B, looking good, and number 42, King's College School, hot on their heels. Speaking of all the kids racing, I also hope that we can have a hot chocolate after this. This is not what Eamon signed up for, but we're out here. We're trying to get this coverage out to you. So just coming through the finish line there, it's number 33, followed by number 36. There are a lot of water droplets on my binoculars, so again, if this begins to get dodgy, that 36 should be Cheltenham College and 33 Clifton College. And in this dark yellow boat, just coming through the finish now, is number 38. And it looks like Teddy's B, number 45, St Edward's School B are following them in that slightly lighter yellow boat. 38 should be St Peter's School, who I believe are based up in York. Looks like Hampton School B are about to come past us. Looks like 44 in the distinctive yellow and black coming down now. Hope everyone's safe and warm at home. And then following them, that's number 46, which looks to me like Dulwich College B. They are moving. Racing right down to that finish line there. And then I want to say this is Shrewsbury School B. That's number 47 in the navy colour. Just trying to check in on the live chat. I can't see the commentary form in these current conditions, so bear with me. We are going freestyle. And that looks like Abingdon second crew. That is number 48, and following them, that's number 34. I will just have a look to identify for you. So 48, Abingdon second 8, 34, and then 49, which I believe look like Reading Blue Coat School B. Looking fantastic. It really is getting busy down here in Putney, lots of crews. Great to hear some cheers from some other clubs supporting their second crews. Really love that crew spirit. It looks like, I want to say, Bedford School B coming down. Lots of cheers for Westminster from these Westminster boys. So it looks like one of their crews is coming through. So that's 50, which to me looks like Bedford School, and number 52 looking very good and supported down here by lots of kind cheers from their teammates. Number 52, which I believe is Westminster School B, but I need to check for you now for moving into second, third 8s now. Let's see if I can get this phone to scroll. 52, yeah, that's still School Junior second 8s, and 51 is King's Chester second 8. Great to see, clubs being able to boat multiple 8s in these categories. Looking really good. We can pan down there, so a nice little shot of the Westminster A boat, I presume, crew number 9, who've just been supporting their teammates, which is what we love to see. Although I hope they run inside and get some warm kit on, because it is pretty wet and chilly. So we have a little bit of a gap now, and to me this looks like it might be a Latimer School B crew about to come down in that yellow boat. Yep, that's 53 Latimer School. I'll have a look and see if we can find out when we're going to swap category to make it a bit clearer. 53 Latimer School, second 8, and we're going to move to J16 8s from crew 59, so another couple of second 8s to come down, and then we'll be into the J16 crews. So under 16s, that's year 11 for anyone watching at home. There are a lot of boats. There's been some sort of different changes to river traffic instructions with some construction on the Tideway project down at Putney. So Marshall's doing very well, keeping everyone safe, steering around that line of boats. As I've said, lots and lots of people are involved in running an event like this. And if anyone wants to become a rowing volunteer, you'd be hugely appreciated. So this is 59. So I believe this is the first of our J16 8s coming down. That's Radley College J16 8. They'll be looking to have a successful... Just try and get this start order. Started typing into the results by accident. So Radley College was second on those provisional times in the Championship 8, so it'll be great to see how their under-16s fare. I'm going to try and find some provisional results for that school first 8s now for you, and the second 8s. So let's try and sort by time, see what happens. So it looks like very fast time from Radley College B, beating a couple of the Champ 8 entries. 17:34.1 to win school second 8s. And school first 8 looks like it's been provisionally won by Canford School. Super. And just coming past us now, 55. So it looks like in those colours, that looks like Monmouth School's J16s. We've got Latimer Upper J16s coming down now, number 60 and number 54. So I want to say are Emmanuel School, judging on their blades. Just coming down to the finish now, and to me this looks like Eton's J16s in that sort of navy colour.
Really got down now.
It is absolutely chucking it. So looking good coming down here. I really hope the Apple technology is as waterproof as they say it is. So we're on those J16 8s now. I'm going to go back to the numbers. So we're going to see some J16 8s, and then we're going to look to some quads. You a sculling fan, Eamon?
Love some sculling.
Eamon's ready to see some sculling. This looks like St Paul's School's J16s in black and white coming down.
It's been 3 years since I've been in an 8.
3 years since Eamon's been in an 8. Catch him on the Head of the River official live stream tomorrow. We won't be live streaming Head of the River for anyone wondering. There is a Head of the River live stream being put on. So you have to go and keep an eye on that. This looks like 63. St Paul's School's Champ J16 8. Coming down, another bit of a gap behind them there. Looks like crews paddling back in front of us now. And I can hear some cheers from the bank. So there we go. So this looks to me... I'm anticipating Abingdon, but to me it looks like Westminster in that pink. Can be hard to tell. Yeah, that's Westminster School, number 62. And 58, I think it's Canterbridgian, judging by the boat code. We'll have a look, that's 58. And then following them is 64, which looked to me like Abingdon School, nip and tuck with Hampton School, number 67. And hot on their heels are number 66, which looks like King's Wimbledon's J16s. Gosh, it's really thick and fast here now. And then 65, Dulwich College. So a couple of, next door neighbours here, Westminster, King's, Wimbledon and Dulwich, all battling it out as they come down towards the finish. In those J16 8s. Let's have a look there, yeah. 58 was Cantabs indeed, a Cambridge-based club. No sign of the rain letting off for us yet. little bit of a gap in the crews now. So we're either expecting some more J68s or some quads to come down any second. Lots of crews landing. Some crews might have to brave a bit of a paddle up back towards the sort of Hammersmith end, and there's another crew about to come down now. Let's grab the binoculars and find out who they are. This is Crew 57, Monkton Combe School, I think. Just coming down now. And they are closely followed by number 69, Shiplake. You can hear some crews from the Shiplake teammates on the bank. And that's number 69 Shiplake, so I'm anticipating that's their J68. Shiplake did very well to win the Champ 8s a couple of minutes ago, or provisionally win the Champ 8s, I should say. 69 is Shiplake College Champ J16 8. So it'll be interesting to see how their J16s get on, you know, keep pushing the standard up for future years. Now, Crew 70 is the Windsor Boys School's Champ Quad. Windsor Boys School had a very successful season last year. You know, we had an all Windsor Boys School final at Henley in the Fawley, so really exciting to see how they get on here. They have started, and we're looking to see some quads now coming down any second now. So we're looking about Windsor Boys School, crew number 70 should be the next crew we see on our screens any second now. That's St Edward's School there on your screen. Ooh, here we go. So that is not Windsor Boys School. It could be Leander. That's 71 coming across your screen now. 71 is indeed Leander Club A. I'm not sure if they've overtaken Windsor Boys or Windsor Boys aren't here or started out of order. But that is Leander Club 71. That's our first champ quad of the day that we'll see come past us here. There should be two Windsor Boys Schools crews, 70 and 72. Yeah, so we're looking now. That's neither. That's 73. It looks like Marlow Rowing Club's Championship Boys quad coming past. Interested to see which Windsor Boys School it is following them. That is number 70. So it looks like Windsor Boys have been overtaken by the looks of things. They're coming down to the finish. So in that green and gold, that's Windsor Boys School. And the red colour, that's 73 Marlow Rowing Club. And a bit of a gap behind them there. So coming past us now, 74, which looks like Clare's Court School to me, and then number 72, that's Windsor Boys School. So historically a couple of other very strong sculling clubs. Now in the meantime, I've just lost the connection to the live results, so they seem to be offline for the time being. But we'll get some more results for you soon. Lots of crews coming past us. They've got a long paddle back up home, and this looks like 78. Ooh, a bit of a loss of timing there. Maybe thought the 76, sorry. Eamon's got better eyesight than I have. And that looks like Marlow Rowing Club, so I'm guessing Marlow Rowing Club B, but I've just lost connection to the site, so I can't tell you for certain at the moment. Okay, we've managed to get it back. So 79, scroll down. 76 was indeed Marlow B, 79 is Hinksey Sculling School. Looks like 78 Hartbury College near us, and I think Hereford Cathedral School on the far side, but I'll just check that to verify. In that white boat on the far side, that is 80, so it looks like Windsor Boys School. Just have another look. 80 indeed is the Windsor Boys School, and this looks like 77, which is Hereford Cathedral School in that white boat closest to us coming past the finish now. Right, let's have another look. I believe this is another Hinksey crew coming down, number 83. Just find out. Yep, 83 is Hinksey Sculling School B, and that looks like 81 George Heriot's, down from Scotland. And 84 Molesey Boat Club, about to come on your screens, closely followed by Tideway Sculler School with those distinctive yellow leggings. And I want to say this is Wycliffe across the way. The rain actually has let up. Trouble is we're all soaked already, so it doesn't do us all that much good, but that's 86. Can hear some cheers from Hampton, so we'll have a look to see how they've got on. They seem to be very, very pleased. Looks like currently on the provisional results, St Paul's School have won the J16 8s. Let's just have another look. Position. So current winners of these categories, I've got Champ 8s, Shiplake College, School First 8, Bedford School, Second 8s, Shiplake College, J16 8s, St Paul's School, and Champ Quads, Leander Club. A couple more quads going past us now. Got 92 crossing the finish line now, and they are followed by 87, which looks like Kingston Rowing Club. I'll have to look at 92, and ahead of them looks like crew number 90. Looks like another Sir William Borley School crew coming down now. Crew number 89. 89 is William Borley C in the Champ Quads. 90 is Leander Club B. 89, oh, we've been through 89. And 92 is Hereford Cathedral B. So the fastest crews on time overall today were Shiplake, Radley and St Paul's Champ 8s. Leander Club doing very well in the quad, 17:56.5. Very quick time, but Shiplake College the only crew sub 17 minutes today, which is a super time. And this looks like 95, and they are followed by 93. 93 to me looks like Team Keen, and I will tell you in just a second who 95 is. And this looks like Henley Rowing Club on the screen as well, possibly 94. 95 are Newark Rowing Club, 93 Team Keen, and if that is 94, that is Henley Rowing Club. So we're about 100 crews in, and I think there are quite a few crews yet to go. There are 339 on the start list, so maybe a third of the way into our live stream today. Just about crew 100. A few more quads about to come down. That is 97 on your screen there, and 96. A bit of a cluster of crews, so 97, 96, and then this is 99 and 98 following them. Quite a thick cluster of crews. Some good cheers from the bank. And after them there is another quad coming down on the far side, which looks like crew 100. So that's our 100th crew of the day coming down. So again, just looking at that position, Champ 8s provisionally won by Shiplake College, School First 8s by Bedford School, School and Junior Second 8s by Shiplake College, Champ 6 J16 8s by St Paul's School, Championship Quads by Leander Club. Right, we have a big cluster incoming in. I'm going to tell you the numbers. I might not have time to look at the clubs unless I can identify them myself from here. That is crew 101, looks like Wycliffe to me. 102 could be St Peter's, or York Rowing Club, and then 105 looks like Norwich School. Another big cluster closer to us, that's 104, and further away from us, that's 106. Possibly a Scottish club, looking at the blades. Lots more quads coming down. That is crew 107. Looks like Clare's Court. And about to come into your screen, that's 110. That is St Peter's School. So it looks like there's going to be quite a lot of champ quads coming past. Champ quads goes up to number 125, and then from 125 we'll be on to the third eights. Nearly down at the finish. This is 108. And another cluster of crews, 108, followed by 113. Looks like Pangbourne. And on the far side in that yellow bit is 111. Coming past us now. Maidenhead Rowing Club A. Another crew coming past in that champ quads category now. 109. Looks like Henley Rowing Club. And on the far side, looks like a Westminster quad about to come down. Oh no, Kingston, 112. It's the red and white stripes of Kingston Rowing Club. Looks a bit pink through some soggy binoculars. And 115 coming past us now, and they are closely followed by number 114. So it looks like 115 have just overtaken 114. Another big gap here. Let's have a look at who's placing where in these different categories. Really outstanding performance from Reading Bluecoat School, I can see, placing 5th overall in the Championship 8s. Maybe not one of the the typical names you see at the top end of junior rowing in the UK, so really exciting to see another school in the mix. Really great to see that. This is 116 coming past ASL, coached by IC legend Jamie Kirkwood. 117 another ASL crew following them, and 118 on the far side in that black and gold, and then followed by 122, which looks like another Shiplake quad. I'm really amazed. Very, very tidy down at the finish area. Doing a great job organising down at that end. So good to see top 5 in Champ 8s. That's Shiplake, Radley, St Paul's, St Edward's, Reading Bluecoat. And then just scroll down a bit. And then in school junior second 8, number 1 is Shiplake, followed by Radley, followed by St Paul's. I'll just look at which crew is on the screen now. That looks like in the yellow boat, number 120, and 119 behind them. Looks like another bit of a gap. And St Paul's J16-8 doing very well there to beat a couple of the Champ 8 schools. I'm going to try and show you some more Champ Quad results if I can get them. So Champ Quads, top 5 in Champ Quads at the moment. Leander Club A, Marlow in 2nd, Clare's Court in 3rd, and then Windsor Boys School in 4th and 5th. And we look like we're onto that school 3rd 8s now. So we're just going to go back to the start order, and this looks like Radley College's 3rd 8. So this is under 18 C crew. That red and white of Radley College. Just scroll down now. That's crew 125. They are followed by Eton College's 3rd 8, 126. Lots of cheers down below us here at Imperial from Eton. Big fan. A bit of a gap here then to the next crew. Positive vibes, JD. Positive vibes. It was tricky. I mean, it's really hard. This is St Paul's School in black and white. You're about to come onto your screen any second now. This is the school 3rd 8s. 127. We've got another quad coming down just after that St Paul's crew. And I'll tell you that is number 124 coming down now. And this looks like Shrewsbury's 3rd 8, about to come onto your screen. Shrewsbury number 129, a couple more 3rd 8s, then we're going to go on to school 1st 8, G16 8s. Another big gap in the crews now. Good deal.
Gloria, moving it to the right.
It's too late then. Hat's a bit wet. Oh yeah. So it looks like we've got a big gap. Yeah. Big gap now. I'm just going to try and run you through those provisional results one more time while we're at it. See if I can organise this by event. I cannot. So the winners of those categories as it stands: Shiplake number 1 in Champ 8s, Bedford School, School 1st 8s, Shiplake again in the 2nd 8s, St Paul's for J16 8s, Leander Championship Quads, and soon we should have the result of the 3rd 8s for you any second. They're just coming on the course now. About a crew 130 if you're waiting for a crew at home. We haven't seen any of the junior women's crews come down just yet. I'm just going to try and let you know who that is across the way from us.
131.
This is crew 131. 131 is King's Chester's 3rd 8. And 132 should be Bedford School's J16 8, so we'll see how they get on. Bedford School currently provisional first in the school 1st 8, so interesting to see how their J16 8 gets on. Doesn't look like they're the crew coming down towards us yet, so there might be a couple of third 8 crews that are finishing out of order. I want to say this is Dulwich College, number 130, in the school 8s coming down, and then we should be into those J16 8s any second now. Yeah, fantastic. That's crew 130, Dulwich College third 8. Few cheers from their boathouse down at Dulwich. The finish line is at Westminster School, so if you're familiar with the Putney embankment, that's sort of halfway down the embankment here in Putney. So Dulwich College just a few doors down. And now this looks to me like Bedford School's J16 first 8 coming down now. Number 132 looking strong as they come down towards the finish now. I think possible that the bird overtook them there, but we'll have to see. A few sort of white birds around. So I think this could be Reading Bluecoat School. I'm going to grab the binoculars again. It's number 133. 133 is indeed Reading Bluecoat School. So they had a very good performance in the Championship 8, so we'll be looking to see how they get on in their J16 cohort. That's under 16s or year 11s. We've had the J16 Champ 8s already, and this is now the sort of school first 8. So looking at those maybe smaller schools and clubs with maybe sort of less long established programs. Still excellent crews, just a good sort of category to try and encourage the standard being driven up. So I think this is Norwich School, the alma mater of a couple of our guys here at AllMarkOne, looking good. I think the term is up the nose. But another big gap there behind them. Some black and red colours coming down towards us now, which is 137 Mossbourne. Now I hope I'm correct, but I think Mossbourne are a very good state school rowing programme, which is absolutely wonderful to see. Rowing can be an expensive sport, and great to see. You know, we want to see everyone competing equally, and there's great programmes like Fulham Reach, who are local to us here. London Youth Rowing, doing great stuff about that. There's a Row Leads programme, lots of great community programmes that are really helping make it more accessible to young people. Now we've got 2 boats coming nip and tuck now, just about to pass us. Looks like Pangbourne, that's 134, and behind them, no bow number, but it looks like Great Marlow School in black and red. Just crack open the results there. 134, that is Pangbourne, and Great Marlow School should be number 139, but I can't tell you quite yet. As for those results in the school junior third 8, they're not up just yet. That is 139, Great Marlow School, super. And this looks like Kew House School. Lots of cheers, I think, from inside the boat. I think that's their cocks, super. In the green colour, a fairly new rowing programme. They've been doing well the last couple of years. What happened to Monmouth in the chat? I will try and find out for you. There are live results. If you go to, I'm guessing on the Schools Head website, or I found the link myself on Twitter, Monmouth School A were 3rd in school first 8s, to a time of 18:14.1, and they were 14th in second 8s, to update the person on the live chat. Now, see who this crew is. This is crew 141. St Joseph's College, Ireland. It is St Patrick's Day today, so happy St Patrick's Day to everyone at home. Great to see some Irish crews over.
Up the lads.
Up the lads indeed. Pretty busy down here on the embankment still. Another bit of a gap in crews. And I'm just going to have another look now. Okay. Eamon is shifting the camera. He has 20/40 vision, or whatever's better than 20/20 vision. He can see much better than I can. So we're lucky that he's made it all the way from America to be with us for this fine live stream. So we're thinking 142. Let's have a look. 142 would make sense. That's Shrewsbury School's school first 8 in J16. And then 144, so William Borlase. And they look like they're followed by a St Paul's School crew, which is their Champ J15-8. So this is under 15s now in the black and white. St Paul's School looking pretty quick coming down to the finish now. This is the first of our under 15s, or that's year 10 for any parents at home. And a couple of more crews coming down. 140 is the Lees School. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it looks like Team Keen, number 145. But big performance there from the St Paul's J15s by the look of it. It'll be interesting to see how the times pan out. Overtaking a couple of the crews ahead of them. And this looks like Radley College. I'm guessing 147. So Champ J15-8. So we're now into that under 15. And hopefully any second now we'll have some results from some of the earlier categories. I'm just going to try and reload the page. And this looks like King's Wimbledon, 148. Having issues loading the page at the moment, so bear with. But very much looks like King's School Wimbledon to me, and this looks like not Hampton, but I want to say Hampton. It's that black and gold colour. 143. And they look like they're followed by Abingdon in that bright pink. Abingdon 149, and yeah, King's 148. 143 should be the Oratory School, and this could well be. Yeah, I'm sorry about the plane and the helicopter. I think this is Hampton School. They're sort of 151. That is Hampton School. So Hampton School A, Champ J15-8. Having a little trouble updating the results. I might have to put a pause on those sort of live result updates for you. But we'll try and, I've got a version of the start list, so we'll try and keep you updated on who's coming past in real time. Now, I want to say this looks like Dulwich. So 152 Dulwich College, Champ J15-8, and 150 St Edward School. Just coming down now. So that's the Teddy's J15s. I don't think I've seen an Azra crew yet, but we'll try and keep you in the loop. They'll be in that black and white. Can hear a few cheers down from Dulwich College, and this is 153 Latimer Upper J15. Lots of cheers from the Westminster Champ 8 boys now. Now in some warm kit, which is great to see. Just down below us from our vantage point. This is 156. That is Westminster School J15-8. I might be crazy, but I think the shades of pink are different in some of their kits. Maybe they've got a new supplier, but it is pushing the limits of my rowing knowledge. Bit of a gap now. 154 Eton College J15-8. Let's see if I can reopen these results. So I think if you're J15, this will be your first school's head for lots of these athletes here racing. 155 is Wallingford Rowing Club in the red and sort of sky blue, and they look like they're followed by Kew House School. 157. Looks like Shiplake crew coming down now. So that should be 158 as well, Shiplake, in the sort of distinctive stripes. And then, very exciting, we should have some girls' champ 8s coming down. Not that we haven't been excited already, but great to see some of the junior women's rowing about to come down. So this looks to me like Henley Rowing Club, 159, who are about to come onto your screen. This is the first of the girls' crews coming down today. Henley Rowing Club, I think, were the quickest at the women's head, but sort of had some issues on the start, and there was a penalty, so Headington took the junior pennant. So it'd be very interesting to see how these two crews compare today. The wind is picking up. The rain has died down, but it is a little bit breezy. I'm not Aim is curious about the women's head. Women's head was the 4th of March, that weekend. So that was now maybe 2 weeks ago. This is Headington just coming down now in the blue boat that you can see. It's typically easier because the school's head is today on Friday, but men's head is tomorrow. So the junior boys programs don't tend to race at both. But a couple of the women's programs do, and they really push the top end. Like some of these top junior women's crews will be in the top 20 crews across the country. Top 20, top 30 or so. And the course is a little bit shorter here at School's Head. They're finishing at Westminster, whereas they'll race all the way down to the end of the line of boats at Women's Head. But it would have been great preparation for them. This looks like Wimbledon High School. I'm lying, it's Surbiton High School, 161. I should know better. In that sort of green colour. And they've had some great results in the last couple of years, so great to see how they get on. I'm still not able to load any of those live results, so haven't got any results for you just yet on some of these later categories, but we do have the start order. Yeah, I've seen a few comments. The results website is down for me as well, so I can't tell you anything on the results so far, but I'll try and keep refreshing. And 223 has not yet left yet. We're about 150 crews in, so in 80 crews or so. This is 162 on screen. That's St Edward's School. Not quite steering straight down to the finish, but looking very tidy. And this looks like Hinksey Sculling School in the red boat. They should be number 164. Coming down to us now. This is 165. That's ASRA, Aberdeen Schools Rowing Association. A very strong programme from Scotland. They've had to travel a long way to be down here, so looking very strong coming down to the finish now, which is fab. A few claps from down below us on the embankment here. Great cluster of clues now. 166, Wimbledon High School in green. 163 is King's Chester on the far side. And then 167 in that red and yellow is Tideway Scullers School. So it looks like Tideway Scullers have really come up the start order now. I think they sent a few athletes to sort of Junior Worlds and Coupe last year. So great, and great for them, given all these rule changes we were sort of touching on earlier. They can race at that Henley Junior Women's 8th event, which will be great to see how they stack up now. This is 168, that's Lady Anna Hollis School, based next door to Hampton, sort of West London. And this looks like Latimer Upper School, who we were out with, as 169. Looking very tidy as they come down to us now. And on the far side, it's like Marlow Rowing Club, 170. the sun has half come out after all that, which is fab. Really appreciate the sports team. It is. We're not the finest live stream ever, but we're doing our best just to get the publicity and coverage of rowing out. Now this looks like Wycliffe's Junior 8 in the purple coming past us now. That's 175 and 171 on the far side. Look like Shrewsbury School. Another cluster of 8s coming down. This looks like a boys 8, so we might be swapping category. We sure are. So 173 Molesey Boat Club A. That's a Champ Girls 8, and they are very closely followed by Radley. I'm really hoping we won't have a collision. That's the second J16 8. And on the far side, 177 Eton College, second J16 8. Very good job from those young coxes there, avoiding a collision. Can be tricky just as you come down to the finish line. So yeah, that looks like there might be a few more Champ Girls 8s coming down, but we're now starting to enter the school junior second 8s for J16 age group. This is 172 about to come past us now. That looks like a junior women's 8, so that's King's School Worcester coming down. And then green and yellow, I want to say, followed behind them in a second, is going to be 174 Northwich Rowing Club. Yeah, that's 174 Northwich Rowing Club, just past us here now. This looks like St Paul's School. It's probably their J16 second 8. They have lost their bow number. I'd be tempted to suggest it's number 178 St Paul's School, but I'm not entirely sure. It is 178. Fab. Really busy down on the embankment now. Ooh. A little bit of a gap in the cruise. Going to try and refresh the results, but I think we're out of luck on that at the moment, so I'm sure they'll be up soon for us to keep in the loop with what's going on with the results. There's a big operation timing event like this. So everyone's doing a great job, and really impressive work getting all these crews safely through the start and around the finish safely. If anyone's interested in the meantime, as you might have already been able to tell from the quality of our live stream production, we are not professional live streamers, if that's such a term, but we are semi-professional photographers. I think maybe we are professional photographers, but I am at university, so maybe not. Full-time student, half-time photographer. But the best way, if you can, to support us putting on a live stream like this, if you're enjoying it, is to head to our website. That's AllMarkOne, and we have 2 photographers on the course, one on a bridge and one taking photos from the bank of the event, and also have packages for multiple photos. But to get back to the cruise, that is 182 on the screen, which look like Bedford School. That is their school J16 second 8. Some very passionate coxes coming past us. That is 180 and 181. 180 in the pink nearer to us is Abingdon School, and 181 is Latimer Upper School on the far side, really tussling out to the finish. Really exciting racing. Another cluster of crews coming down here now. That looks like St George's College on the far side. They should be number... In fact, I've got no idea. 135, so they are out of order a little bit. And then 184 Hampton School, near us, and I think it's Dulwich College 183 in between them in that middle of the pack. But I can't quite see because they have lost their bound number. But yes, if you want a race photo from today, if you go to AllMark.one, they might be uploading live. Maybe someone can tell me if they are. But that would be really, really wonderful, and that helps us fund the time for us to stand here for a couple of hours trying to put on a live stream for you to watch at home, and all the equipment involved for something like this. This is 179 onto the screen now. King's College School. And yes, we might need a bit extra because we did have to fly Eamon in from a different continent to pan the camera and be able to read the bound numbers with his naked eyes. So it's quite we're very lucky to have him here because the binoculars are full of water. So yeah, that is... Who did we say that was? I've already forgotten. 179. That is King's College School. That's J16 second 8. King's based just down the embankment at Putney here. I'm having some internet issues, so I'm really sorry I can't see the live chat at the moment. And I've also made the mistake of closing that page. Okay, I can still see the start order. But yeah, head to AllMark.one. We've got race photos as well as the live stream. Race photos are our primary occupation. And if you want a package, we do packages where you can find all the images of your crew. So that's probably 15, 20, maybe 30 images from today. And there's also, you know, if you want one image of each of your crews from a club or something, please just get in touch with us. And we can make a sort of personal package for you depending on what your needs are. Because ultimately we're at High Performance Sport of Rowing, and this is 187. So this is girls' school first eights. This is Good Olphin Latimer School. So we've moved from the under 16 boys second eights, school second eights, onto the girls' school first eights. So that's 185 Yarm School. So it looks like Good Olphin and Latimer 187 have overtaken a couple of the crews ahead of them, which is really exciting. And this looks like Emmanuel School 186. In the sort of navy and gold, I think. Yeah, that is 186. Another gap in the crews now, but we're anticipating some more school girls first eights. We're almost 200 crews in now. About a crew 185 at the moment. And there's another crew coming down. I want to say it's Bedford Girls School 190. It is Bedford Girls School 190. And they look like they're followed by Canford School 188 in the blue. Bedford Girls School looking very tidy coming past us now, racing right down to the finish. And I believe this is St Paul's Girls' School. Yeah, 194, that is St Paul's Girls' School. That is my old school, so looking fab as they come down here. Really excited to see how they get on. And this looks like Putney High School, also 189. Coming down to the finish now, based locally here. And then we've got a bit of a tussle between the crews behind them. Let's have a look. That is 192 and 193. 192 is Monmouth Girls' School and 193 is King's Canterbury. And it looks like 195 following that Sir William Perkins School. It's looking like I've got some more results back up, I hope. So let's see. I'm sorry, I've set false expectations. I don't think I do quite yet. Coming on your screen now is 191. That is Canterbury Rowing Club. Just coming down to the finish. We're still on the school first eights at the moment. $554 people watching live still. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Buy some photos. Support your creators.
But yeah. If we're in luck, the photos may be online already. We've got another crew just coming down to the finish now. Time to crack the binoculars out. That is crew 198. A few cheers from the back now. 198 is Moncton Coombe. And it looks to me like Henley Rowing Club close to us. That's 202. That's the second 8 from Henley Rowing Club. And 197 on the far side, that's Canterbury Rowing Club B. But very tidy looking second 8 from Henley Rowing Club coming down now. Yeah, so Eamon, who is not local to here, but made a good point that they are in the fast water, that Henley Rowing Club crew. So really you want to be close to this line of boats. That's the sort of optimal steering line. It's a bit shallower over by the park on the far side, so the water's a little bit slower. And this is Kew House School, which looks should be 196 in the green. And yeah, looks like we have another little gap in the crews now. There is a lovely team pick going on below us now. I'm not sure which school they are. Yeah, so bit of a gap in the crews now. We are about 200 crews in or so. Total number of crews is 340 roughly. I can see a few crews now. The Tideway Scullers are about to come onto the screen. Got some Go Big Greens in the comments. That is Kew House School, the last crew to pass us now. This should be a second 8 from Tideway Scullers, crew number 204. And they look very tidy racing down to the finish line now. There's another crew on that far side. There's number 203, that's King's Chester's second 8. Really great to see, crews boating. Not just a first 8, but a second 8. So this is the under 17, under 18 age group. Great to see crews out racing and more girls and boys getting on the water. I'm not sure actually what the numbers are in terms of the men and women racing today, but more and more at events we're seeing sort of 50-50 split, which is really great to see. And I want to say this is Emmanuel School who are about to come onto your screen. They should be number 205 in the second 8s. And 199 Mossbourne Academy. The far side now there's a big cluster coming up. This looks like Surbiton High School, number 208 closest to us. 209 which looks like Headington School, and then there's no bow number. They might be number 200. I'll see if that checks out based on the crew colours, but Surbiton High School 208. That is the second 8 from Herberton. Headington School 209 and 200 St Mary's School Cambridge, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we've got 201 on the screen, Gravesend Rowing Club. And it looks like Marlow Rowing Club, who are missing a bow number as well, but 211 I would suspect. Hopefully you might be able to recognise your crews better than we can without any bow numbers on. And on to another little gap in the racing. What have you got?
The crew photos, them flexing.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that is Godolphin and Asthma School. Borrowing an Imperial boat, it looks like. Just going to try again on those live results. This looks like 210, which is Latimer Upper School's second 8, who I saw quite a lot of chat about, so hopefully they're good. And loads of cheers from Godolphin and Latimer School. That should be number 212. That's their second 8. And there is a big cluster of crews coming up, so let's have a look and see if we can keep you in the loop on who those crews are. That looks like 217, Bedford School, 216, Norwich School, 206 in the middle, Canterbridgian, and on the far side at the rear of those crews is 207. 207 is Monmouth Girls' School. 218. There's more crews than I can even look at. So 218 look like St Peter's School, I want to say, and 215. I'm not entirely sure. So 215, that was Mossbourne Academy. 218 was St George's College. But yeah, big cluster of crews anyhow. And some more crews about to come down. So I want to say it looks like Northwich Rowing Club, I think, number 213 in the green and gold. And we also have, there is half a bow number that looks like Reading Bluecoat, so 200 and something that ends in 2, maybe 222, and then 221 looks like could be King's Wimbledon, and 214 on the far side is Shrewsbury School. But big clusters, yeah. 214 is Shrewsbury School's second 8. 220, gosh, 221, not King's School Wimbledon, that is Winchester College. As for the crew that ends in a 2, I don't know. Could be 219 Running Blue Coats, J15 School first 8, but a bit tricky to see. And here we go. 223 on that far side. 223 is King's School Chester's J15 first 8. So a bit of a category shift now. We're onto some J15 first 8s in the mix with those not J16. Girls' School Junior second 8s are now transitioning into school first J15 8. So we've gone from under 18 girls B crews to under 15 boys A crews. It's number 220, Bedford Modern School in the black and red. Shiplake did win to the person in the comments. They went pretty big. They did 16:47 on the provisional times, which is pretty quick and quite a lot quicker than most of the other crews. Shout out to Skyley in the 2-seater boat 204. They came past a little bit earlier. And Mum and Dad are watching at home, which is exactly why we're doing this. Now that looks like Monmouth School to me. I think they're number 222. I can't quite see their bow number. They also might have half a bow number. In that sort of brown and gold colours, I'm fairly certain. Should be Monmouth. .225, Manual School and J15 first 8s. Ooh, someone was looking out for 223 earlier. I think they did just come past King's Chester. If not, they will be past any second now. Really nice hustle and bustle on the embankment at the moment. Lots of parents and supporters coming down to watch, which is great. The atmosphere at junior events is always just wonderful. I tend to say better than at the senior events. It's just lovely to have lots of friends and family come to watch. Now, this looks like Surbiton High School. So this could be J16 Girls 8s, 229. They are really sending it down to the finish now. Yeah, really well steered from their young cocks there. Looking really great as they come down to this finish line here. That's the first of our J16 Girls Champ 8s. Some big cheers from the J16, big cheers for the J16 Girls 8 from their second 8 counterparts, who are just heading up. Looks like they got a bit of a paddle up to the river to wherever they boated from. Let's have a look at those results, if we can get anything yet. No, it doesn't look like it just yet. And I want to say this is going to be Latimer J16 8 coming past 2:31. That is indeed Latimer up at A in the girls J16 Champ 8s. You can hear their cocks from the bank here, really driving her crew onto the finish. Now we've got a bit of a cluster. I want to say it's LEH, which should be number 232, and Wallingford Rowing Club, which should be 233, judging by the colours. So they're sending it right down to the finish here, and then possibly Canterbury, and I can't see the number from here, or King's Canterbury. Yeah, 227 King's Canterbury. Lots of cheers from the bank. Good job from these crews, and this looks like 228 1863B in the school boys J15 8s. Try and keep track of any comments. Yeah, Paul in the comments, I haven't got any results at the moment. They were doing live results initially, but the site is down at the moment, so I haven't got any. And this is 2:30. 2:30 is Aberdeen Schools Rowing Association, ASRA. Travelled all the way down here from Aberdeen. It's getting a little bit nippy up here, potentially because we are soaked. It's a good job Eamon did remember to pack his British weather rainy clothes, because I have a feeling it might be like, there is a patch of blue sky, but too little too late for us up here. We've got another cluster of crews about to come past us. So 235 Walbrook Rowing Club, who I believe are in that sort of green and yellow. Is that 226? 226 is Moncton Combe Schools J15 First 8, in that sort of darker coloured boat on the far side. And then it looks like Barn Elms Rowing Club, who should be 234 in the J16 8. Great to see an 8 from Barn Elms. They're another great sort of club and programme that helps get junior rowers local to here into the sport, which is super. See them out on the water quite often. Yeah, unfortunately no results for school first J16 8s. I'm just having trouble. I think the website's down. Maybe too many people are trying to access it. I'm not a tech expert, but currently can't. I've got the start order, but I haven't got any results further to what we had earlier, which was Shiplake were the winners of Championship 8s, School First 8s, Bedford School, Championship Quads, Leander, Champ J16 8s were St Paul's off the top of my head, and I think second 8s were also won by Shiplake, so good day out for them. Another gap in the crews. If you're watching at home and you would like a race photo, may I please kindly direct you to our website AllMarkOne, where it's possible the photos are already uploading. We try and upload live, but it can be a bit hit and miss with the 4G, or, well, I guess it's modern times it's 5G. But we've got 2 photographers. Wow, there's a load of sunlight. That is nice. But we've got 2 different photographers positioned on the bank. It's £7.50 per image. To buy an image from us, we do prints, which you can order and they will be delivered to your house. And also, we do an access all areas pass. So if you can't pick just one photo, for £29.99 you can have all of the photos that we took today. So everything from the bridge photographer, everything from the bank photographer. Yeah, so please do check them out. And if you know that doesn't quite work for you, but you want a package of multiple photos, just pop us an email. You can email me, I'm Lucinda at AllMarkOne.com. You can email Rory, who's our producer, who's having a great time sitting inside at the moment. You can email him. And yeah. Oh, great. So bank photos are already up, or some of them are already up. So if you head to our Instagram story, we've got links to all the kind of stuff now. So if you go on, we've got the AAA pass, that's $29.99 per crew. That's pretty good value. And if you can't pick one, $7.50 an image. The link is also on that Instagram story. Or just go to AllMarkOne and you can scroll down a little bit. I think if you scroll down, the first thing you'll see is a link to the photo store. And now we're into Champ Girls Quads. I saw a shout out for someone who's the stroke seat of this quad, I think. This is Shiplake College, Girls Championship Quads, the Shiplake A crew. They won the Diamond Jubilee at Henley last year, I think, a couple of years ago. And really great, you know, Shiplake and also Claire's Court, who did win the Diamond Jubilee last year. Sort of maybe a longer history in junior boys rowing, but I mean, they've introduced girls at sixth form, I believe, and they're really, you know, smashing it out in the girls rowing as well, which is just great to see. This is Marlow Rowing Club 237 in these girls championship quads. I'm really excited to see these results, but I just can't see anything just yet, unfortunately. It is very difficult to run an event, so I'm sure they'll be up soon. This is 238. This is Tideway Scullers School. I believe one of the girls in this quad was in the junior women's quad that won a silver medal in Varese in July. Using comp blades. What do you think about the comp blades, Eamon?
I love them. They're fantastic. They really give me a nice, easy finish, but really lock in at the catch.
Sounds good. I've never used comp blades. And we've got a few more crews. I want to say this is going to be Kingston Grammar School, judging by the red colour, but this is 240. It is Kingston Grammar School. And behind them, blue and white. Actually, I'm not entirely sure who that is just following them. Maybe George Heriot's, 239. And then Hartbury College are in the black and red in that black boat. I have confirmation from the bank that is Hartbury from the chairs on the bank. 241, that is Hartbury College. And then it looks like 242, so William Person School in the navy and gold are following them. Really good standard of junior women's quads coming down here, which is great to see. Some supporters down the bank with lots of matching white wellies, which looks great. Yeah, lots of people down here. If you should come down to the finish area if you're about here. This is in Putney. I can see the Rock the Boat stand. They do lots of fun rowing merchandise if you want a gift or anything like that. They're just outside Vesta Rowing Club if you pop down here. Come and support them. Crew Room are also next door to us here. They're next door to Imperial College, sort of at the Hammersmith end of the line of boats. Do come down and see them. They do some really nice kit as well. Big hustle and bustle going down here. And Thames Rowing Club on the other side have a lovely little cafe. I can recommend the sausage rolls if you're about. Eamon has also already, he's only been in the country for 24 hours and can already endorse the sausage roll quality at Thames Rowing Club, little cafe in the Riverside Cafe. So 243, Shiplake College B, very tidy looking quad from them. 294 have not started just yet. We're at 243, so about 50 crews, maybe 10 minutes, I want to say, 15 minutes or so until we see 294. Another little gap. It's cheered up tremendously up here. It is looking a lot sunnier, and I am drying off, which is nice. A little gap in the racing here. Looks like there's a couple more crews about to come past us, and there is a lovely dachshund outside Imperial now in a sweater. So if there's a gap in the racing, maybe we can show you that little dog. 244, that's York City Rowing Club, who should be on your screens now. And they are followed by, I want to say 246. They have no bow number, but that looks like Maidenhead Rowing Club to me. So it is 246. Just coming past us now. down here. See where the launch is and then the left. It might be too close. Yeah. We might not be able to bring you coverage of the dash in a sweater, but we'll see.
There it is.
Please enjoy this lovely looking little dog in his sweater. He looks appropriately dressed for the occasion. Sun's come out. But we are about to have a crew come down, so unfortunately we must return. Not unfortunately. Both are great, but we're here for rowing, so let's have a look. Coming past us now, it looks like black and white could be St Paul's Girls' School 245. Scanning past us now. Let's go Pools. Looking very tidy as they come past us. St Paul's Girls sent a couple of girls to Coop and home countries last year, which was super exciting. Really thrilled to see that from them. It is really sunny now. I apologise for earlier complaints. Another bit of a gap in the cruise. Ooh, I've just got a text that results are working, so let us have a look. I'm going to reload that page. Oh, here we go. I'm going to look at position number 1 first, bring you the winners of these events. So we've already heard Champ 8, Shiplake College, School First 8, Bedford School, School Second 8, Shiplake College, Champ J16 8, St Paul's School, Championship Quads, Leander Club, School Third 8s, Radley College, School First J16 8s, Bedford School. So great for Bedford School. They've taken the School Under 18 and Under 16 First 8s. Championship J15 8s for St Paul's School. Gosh, Girls Champ 8s, Whitcliffe Junior Rowing Club. That is super. We were just talking about them before we started. They're sort of new into the 8s, and that is super if they've big result from them. School J16 Second 8s, Eton College. Girls School First 8, St Paul's Girls School. That is cracking. Great result. Let's go Pools. I apologise for my biases. Girls School Second 8s, Henley Rowing Club. They did look fab coming past us now, so that doesn't surprise me at all. School First J15 8, St George's College. Girls Champ J16 8s, Surbiton High School. Girls Championship Quads, Shiplake College. And that's the winners. Fab. I can hear Wallingford Rowing Club also came second in Girls 8s. By the sounds of it, they're celebrating down below us now, which is fab. Yeah, we've got a bit of time again. We'll just run through those results. So, Champ 8s, Shiplake College 1647.9. School First 8s, Bedford School 1740.9. Shiplake Second 8, 1731.1. Champ J16 8, St Paul's School 1753.9. Champ Quads, Leander A, 1756.5. Bradley College, Third 8s, winners 1814. School First J16 8s, Bedford School, 1821.9. Champ J15 8s for St Paul's School with a time of 1831.6. Girls Championship 8s, that's 1845.9 for Whitcliffe Junior Rowing Club. School Second J16 8s, that's Eton College A, 1820.5. Girls School First 8s for St Paul's Girls, 1946.9. Girls School Second 8s, Henley Rowing Club, 1938.0. School First J15 8s, 218 St George's College in a time of 1912. Girls Champ J16 8s, Surbiton High School in a time of 1955. Girls Championship Quads, 1934.6 for Shiplake College. And that is the provisional results as they stand, so that there might be some adjustments to that as the times finalise throughout the afternoon. But provisionally, that's where the results are standing at the moment. It is absolutely wonderful out here in Putney. It is beaming sunlight. Really quite still conditions. It looks like the wind's dropped again. We do need some sunblock. But yeah, so it's still maybe another 80 crews or so to come past. This isn't the end of racing, but it looks like there's maybe a timing gap. And we'll see a few crews in a minute. Let's have a look at some of those results in more detail. So Girls Champ 8s provisionally has been won by Whitcliffe Junior Rowing Club, time of 1845.9. I apologise. Second, Henley Rowing Club 1850.7, ahead of Headington School in third, 1903.4. Hinksey Sculling School, another great programme based in Oxford, 1910.2. And fifth place for Surbiton High School. The Championship Boys 8, so the equivalent for the junior boys, was Shiplake College, 1647.9, really commanding win for them, ahead of Bradley College, 1701.3, St Paul's School, 1702.6, St Edward's School in fourth, 1705.9, and a really fantastic result for Reading Bluecoat School in fifth, 1708.0. If we look to the Girls' Championship Quads, in first place, Shiplake College, 1934.6, followed by Tideway Scholars School, 1938.6. Kingston Grammar School, fantastic third place for them, 1946.1, followed by Hartbury College, 1949.7, and Sir William Perkins School sneaking just under 20 minutes in time with 1957.6 for fifth place. The equivalent boys event, Championship Boys Quads, was won by Leander Club, 1756.5, under 18 minutes for them. Good time. And then, crews are about to come down. Just to finish those quickly, that's Marlow Rowing Club in second, Boys Championship Quads, 1810.7. Sir William Borlase in third, 1818.4. Hereford Cathedral, 1820.7. And Leander Club B, 1824.1. So I'm just going to go back to that start order now.
It's quite lovely now, eh?
It is absolutely lovely out. Rory's even decided to brave coming outside, given that the sun's come out.
I was actually going to come out. I was here.
Here we go.
I was here to thank Eamon, actually, because he wasn't meant to sit here and pan a camera, but he is.
So we're on number 249, Kingston Rowing Club A. Sorry to interrupt, Rory. We need to keep you all updated at home. Now that looks like Kingston Grammar School. 251. I want to say it's Great Marlow School, maybe 248. So William Borlase, 253. And Kingston Rowing Club again, so maybe 252 Kingston Rowing Club. They are coming thick and fast. So these are more of those girls' championship quads. So if we've got some fast times coming in the second half of this category, they might, come and overtake the winners. That looks to me like Sir William Perkins School B, 247. And closer to us, so William Borlase, maybe 254. That's Bedford Modern School, sorry. Coming down. So these are girls' championship quads. Just had a text that Bedford J15 First 8 was 4 seconds away from winning the school J15 First 8s. So they almost had the school under 18, under 16 and under 15 8s. Just missed out in that under 15 category. The wind has picked up again and the sun has tucked in, so looking good down here. See if we have a long enough gap for me to just touch on a few more results for you. Crew's about to come on the screen, but if I have time I will tell you the Girls' Championship J16 8s results, which I can't tell you just yet because I haven't refreshed my page. Let's go back to the crews. 256 we're now looking at Newark Rowing Club A. And looks like Barnum's 258 on the far side in that bright green colour. And 261, which is Pangbourne College A on the screen. So this is the Girls' Championship quads coming down at the moment. And about to come on screen. It's 255. This is Mossbourne Academy. Mossbourne A. There's another 3 or 4 crews about to come onto the screen in a second. It looks to me like 259 in the orange is about to come onto your screen. So it's American School in this black and orange colour. Followed by potentially a Barnum's crew again, or maybe Walbrook Rowing Club 263. And there's an 8 in the mix. 260 Staines Rowing Club and 264 York City. And 274 is St Paul's School A, second J15 8. And 263 is behind that is Walbrook Rowing Club. And it looks like there's another Tideway Scullers champ quad coming down. So that is 262 should be. So we're starting to transition now from the girls' championship quads into the boys under 15 second eights. So this looks like Radley College, 275 in that red and white. About to enter the screen now. This is 270. That is St Andrew Boat Club A. And it looks like Abingdon School in the pink colour. So that's 276. That's their J15 second eight. Lots of cheers from the bank. And we've still got some more junior girls quads coming down. So 276, that is Abingdon School. And in that quad there, 272. That's Methodist College Belfast. And then, who have we got here? 264, York City Rowing Club, D. It looks like 265, Pangbourne College B, and 269, George Heriot's B. .267 on the screen, that is St Peter's School. .277 on the screen, that's Latimer Upper School A. 273 St Andrew Boat Club B, and it looks like Eton College. To me, there should be 279 on that far side. Lots of cheers from down below us here. And Hampton School A, 278 in the yellow. And another junior girls quad. Looks like 268 King's Chester in the quad there. And then this looks like another St Paul's Cruise, 281. So that's St Paul's School's third J15 8.
It's fun to watch.
282, that's Radley College. So that's Radley College H in the J15 second eights. Yeah, they're listed as Radley College H, but I imagine that they are the third J15 8. But I'm not entirely certain. .280 St George's College A in the J15 second eights category, and .284 Bedford School A in the J15 second eight category as well. So that's .284. .287, that is King's College School J15 second A. This looks like Westminster School, 288. And I want to say that's Westminster coming down first, followed by 285, which is Abingdon School. They look very similar, but they are slightly different. This is 290. King's Chester's J15 second 8, and it looks like Dulwich College following after them, who don't seem to have a bar number, but I want to say a 283. Really sending it hard down to the finish now. So yeah, we're about 290 crews in at the moment. Big shout out to Methodist College Belfast Girls Quad number 272 who came past us recently. By the sounds of it, it's another Eton crew coming past us. 286 Bedford School B and 291, that's Eton College B in the J15 second 8 category. That is 292 Mossbourne Academy in the J15 second 8 category. And this looks like 289 King's College School. Oh, and I've heard an update that the last crew is through Barnes Bridge, so we're into that last section of the race now. Yeah, about 30 to 40 crews left. Lovely, bright and sunny down in Putney now. This is crew 297. Looks like a girls 8, Surbiton High School's J15 Champ 8. Going to have another look at the results now to see if we've got anything new in the meantime. And we have another cluster of crews coming down now. This looks to me like 294 King's Chester. So that's King's Chester B in the J15 second 8 category, 294. They are followed by 295 St Edward's School, again in the J15 second 8 category. And on the far side, that looks to me like Shiplake College, 296. And in the middle is another girls 8. I believe that should be Wimbledon High School, 299. And the green and navy. Closest to us should be Henley Rowing Club, 300, J15 Champ 8. And then on the far side, 298 Lady Anna Hollis in the girls J15 8s. So a bit of a mix here of J15 boys second 8s and J15 girls Champ 8s in that cluster coming down to the finish. And about to come onto your screen is going to be Hennington School A, 302, and the J15 girls 8s. of a gap now. And from my vantage point here, that looks like 3:01 Latimer Upper School. You're about to come past us now. Into that last 30 or 40 crews of the event today. That's 3:01 Latimer Upper School. I seem to have lost the results briefly again. Lots of shouts for Latimer from one of the boys' 8s on the bank here as their J15 girls come past. It's great to see the team spirit displayed by all these junior rowers here today. And this looks like Kew House School, 293, coming down to the finish now. That's J15 second 8s. It's a long old way now, this course. It's over 6 kilometres, taking crews in the region of 20 minutes. So it's a long old race. They've done very well here, especially these J15s who will be the slower crews of the event, and you know, that just because they're a bit younger and less strong than some of the older kids, but doing a great job at their first school's head. This is 3:04. That looks like Sir William Perkins School A, J15 girls 8s. So we've got a few more J15 girls 8s, and then we're going to have some mixed school 8s, which is very exciting. Then we've got a few more second 8s at J16 for girls, J15 girls school 8s to come, J15 second girls 8s to come, and that will be the last category of this event. So this looks like 3:03, that's Nottingham and Union Rowing Club, coming down now in that bright red. So do head over to our website, AllMarkOne. There are race photos already online. See if you can find your crew and get in touch if you would like a personal package, or we have sort of pre-designed packages where you just get all of the photos of your crew also on the website at AllMarkOne there, and access all area package. So this is 3:06, Bedford Girls Schools J16 School 8 coming past now, and 3:05 is J15 Champ Girls 8 from Tideway Scullers. Very tidy looking Bedford Girls School 8 coming past. And coming up now is 310. This is a mixed School 8 from King Edward School. So both junior boys and junior girls racing in this 8, which is awesome. I love that. And similarly, yeah, they've got the girls in the outside pairs and the boys powerhousing it in the middle. Looks like good fun. And this looks like Westminster School to me. Do you know which bow number that is? 309. That's Westminster Schools mixed 8. Looking great as they come past. I think the mixed 8s are great fun. I want to say this should be 307. Girls School J16 8, Sydenham High School. I hope I'm saying that right. Sydenham? I'm not familiar with the pronunciation for that. A little bit of a gap now. And then I believe this is going to be a mixed 8 from Canford School in the blue, 311, about to come onto your screen. They've gone for a different strategy with the girls in the bows and the boys in the stern, I think. I'm not really sure what the optimal way of setting this up. I can see the British Rowing Chairman, Mark Davies, down on the bank, which is great, supporting the event with a lovely spaniel.
Hello.
Mark.
It is. I know we're commentating on the cruise. I was just going to give a photo update. For those that couldn't see the photos are now visible.
313 Fulham Reach.
We good? Yeah, carry on. Photos are now visible. Currently they're all in the cruise 1 to 25 folder, but they're being chopped up and sorted over the next 5 minutes. So if you're not sure where your crew is, check the first folder. Right,
Super.
I'll go back to my office job now.
314 Henley Rowing Club in the girls school junior third 8s. So that is awesome. We've got 2 crews in the under 18 girls third eights. Rory is just picking up our soggy bin bag full of microphones at the moment. Maybe we need better rainproofing equipment. And it is 3:12 on the screen. That's King's Worcester's mixed school 8. Now really into the last 20 crews or so of this event. Got some support at home looking for crew 321, who should be up any minute now. Let me try and refresh those results. I think I've got a few more results for you, a few more winners of these events. I'll just pick up at the girls' 8s because I think that's where we sort of missed out when the results were down earlier. But we've got winners of the girls' champ 8s provisionally, Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club A. School Junior 2nd J16 8, Eton College. Girls' School First 8, St Paul's Girls' School. Girls' School 2nd 8, Henley Rowing Club. School First J15 8, St George's College. Girls' Championship J16 8s, Surbiton High School. Girls' Champ Quads, now looks like Marlow Rowing Club. Schools Junior 2nd J15 8, St Paul's School. Girls' Champ J15 8s, Henley Rowing Club. Girls' School J16 8s, Bedford Girls' School. That looks like Surbiton High School's third 8 coming across 3:15. Mixed school 8s currently being taught by King Edward School 3:10, but I think they just came past, so that might be subject to change. This is 3:17, Surbiton High School's J16 second 8 on the screen now, just following after 3:15, who was Surbiton High School's third 8. This looks like LEH J16 second 8 on the screen now. Some cheers from their teammates on the bank as well, or sorry, not on the bank, on paddling up now. Gosh, already into the last 20 crews or so. Shout out to anyone who's still tuning in. This looks to me like another LEH crew coming down. So I think that's LEH 320 should be. LEH B and J16 girls second 8, so the J16 third 8. Really super to see 3 8s worth of junior women competing from Lady Eleanor Hollis in this category. Great to see lots of depth in the squads and lots of athletes enjoying rowing while they're at school. Just coming through the finish now. Yeah, so there are 339 crews on our list, so there's about 20 crews left due to come down through the finish. This looks to me like St Paul's Girls' School A. They're about to come on the screen. That's 3:26. That's Girls' School J15 8s. And that yellow bit there. Very excited coxing from them, sending it down to the finish. I think I probably rode in that boat quite a few years ago now. There's another cluster of crews coming up. Some cheers for Putney High School from the bank, so I believe that should be 3:27 then coming up. Putney High School and the Girls' School J15 8s. Great to see the support from their teammates on the bank once again. And 3:27, Putney High School, and it looks like behind them are a Wallingford Rowing Club crew, could be 3:21 maybe. Girls J16 second 8s in that red boat. 3:25 then on the far side, that's Emmanuel School Rowing Club in the sort of navy and gold. Then it looks to me could be Bedford Girls' School, maybe not. 3:22, that is Bedford Girls' School and J16 Girls second 8s. And then on the far side, (3:23), that's Monmouth Girls' School. So Bedford Girls' School through the finish now, and Monmouth Girls' School close behind. That's 328, Team Keen, Girls School J15-8s. And following 325, that is 329. 329 being Kingchester A in the Girls School J15-8s. About 10 crews to go. Time flies. Now, racing down to the finish. I want to say this is 331, sorry, Surbiton High School. Same school, but that is Surbiton High School's J15 Girls Second A, 331. Lots of cheers for Putney High School from the bank, but it looks like 324 Mossbourne Academy in the red, just ahead of Putney High School, who should be number 332, J15 Girls Second 8s. And they are followed a little ways behind by Headington School A's, Girls J15 Second 8. About to come to a screen in a bright blue boat. They're a good one to spot in those blue boats. That is number 335. Headington School A. So the last 5 crews or so of this event. It's run very smoothly. Bit of rain, but sun's come out now. Crews are having a great time, safely racing. And big thanks to all the organisers and all the volunteers who've taken the time to make sure this all runs safely. Especially with lots of junior crews in the water who maybe it's their first time on the tideway or first time racing at the school's head. But this looks like, I want to say 334, because that looks like Lasma Upper School's Girls J15 Second 8. The boat is the Sir Steve Redgrave. I'm sure lots of people know who that is. Another few crews coming down to the finish now. It's a bit shadowy, I'm afraid, down by that finish line. And this looks like Kew House School. Could be number 330, Girls J15 8s. Kew House School in the green. And they are followed by Surbiton High School by the looks of it in a slightly darker shade of green. I think most likely that's going to be crew 333, but my vision's not as good as Eamon, so he will confirm shortly. It is indeed 333. And they look like they are followed by King's Chester, I believe, 338, who are about to come onto your screen in the white and dark green. Now 339 is the last crew on this start order. I think there's a few more to come down, but we're coming right to the end of this event now. There are a few more. Thank you very much, Louise. We're doing our best with the live stream and the commentary. I'm not Claire Balding, I'm afraid. Not even close. So a couple more crews just to come down through the finish now. Let's see if we can spot who they are. Now I want to say that's 339, Sydenham High School. So they are the last crew on the start order, and they look like they are the last crew to the finish. You will see, we'll show you in a second, there is a big flotilla of all the launches from all the lovely umpires and marshals and volunteers keeping the crews safe. who've done a cracking job. Really smooth running event. 339 crews down, 6-kilometre course. All juniors under the age of 18 in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Absolutely cracking. So as you can see, there's all the wonderful umpires coming down. And that is what makes an event like this run. All of these lovely people who've given up their time today to try and help the event run smoothly, which they've done with huge success. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I can see maybe 20 launches, and that's probably not even everyone who've all come down. Yeah, that's all the crews.
Yes. I've set up that one.
Do you have a microphone?
Oh, good.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
We're getting back on it.
Oh, man. My back's a little sore from standing here. I'll move. We're
My
good.
back is very sore, but we've done well. There are just absolutely tons of launches. Super. I'm going to try and get those results. Go through the winners of each categories.
I'll be remiss if I don't say up the bish when I'm standing here and they've all been messaging me to try and make a video about them. I've been behind the broadcast camera instead of with my actual camera because it was very rainy. Lucinda crushing the commentary, absolutely demolishing it.
Shall we run through just the winners of these events then first?
Rattle through.
We'll rattle through really quick. Championship 8s to Shiplake College, School First 8s, Bedford School, School Second 8s, Shiplake College, Champ J16 8 St Paul's School, Championship Quads, Leander Club, Junior Third 8s, Radley College, School First J16 8s, Bedford School, Championship J15 8 St Paul's School, Girls Championship 8s, Whitcliffe Junior Rowing Club, Junior Second J16 8s, Eton College, Girls School First 8 St Paul's Girls School, Girls Second 8s, Henley Rowing Club, School First J15 8 St George's College, Girls Championship J16 8 Surbiton High School, Girls Champ Quads, Marlow Rowing Club, School Second J15 8 St Paul's School, Girls Champ J15 8 Henley Rowing Club, Girls School J16 8 Bedford Girls School, Mixed School 8s King Edward School, Girls Third 8s Henley Rowing Club, Girls J16 Second 8 Surbiton High School, Girls School J15 8 Putney High School, Girls J15 Second 8s Headington School, and that's one to the second places. So those are all your winners.
That's it. Very good.
Gosh.
Well
I think we smashed that somehow. This is the extent of the live stream team.
And a last minute addition, so we'll take what we can get at this
We owe
point.
Eamon quite a lot of money now,
I'm
don't
not
we?
sure we would have done it without Eamon. And I'm also, I don't know, I mean, you obviously can't see, but we are looking at a camera a few feet away from us that is wrapped in a bin bag. So
Yeah, we've got 2 cameras and bin bags, a couple mics, a couple
Yeah.
handheld mics.
Yeah.
The extent of our knowledge of what was happening on course is both our eyes and Lucinda. It's all Lucinda.
Well,
Yeah,
we made it. But thank you for tuning in. I mean, really, the aim is just to, if you're at home, you can watch it. If you come off the water now and you're watching back, you can
Saw some
relive the
crews
experience.
from Ireland and Aberdeen and all those type of
just
places. A long way
improve the
away.
coverage, you know. There's not really anyone running live streams that regularly at the moment yet in rowing, so we're trying to do our best to get something out there. It's amazing. It's our 4th live stream, apparently.
Oh my
We did the
gosh.
first one when I was still in school.
The 2018, yeah.
And I was
yeah.
also injured and couldn't
I
row.
was.
But luckily I'm also
I had
injured, can't row
literally
at
just
the
left
moment.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was mad.
Absolutely
Wow.
madness.
For our very first live stream, Eamon, we didn't actually have any live footage, so we videoed everything, and every 5 minutes we swapped the cards and we played the video
No way.
live on
Wow.
YouTube.
So since the beginning, it's been nothing but ragtag. You
It's
just
been a
have a
mess.
little bit more money to spend on cameras now
Yeah.
and the live stream equipment. I love that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't thank these guys enough for hosting me and
Yeah.
allowing
That's
me
alright.
to spend the time with them. I also try
We
to
got
give
some
back
fun
a little
stuff
bit.
planned this week, haven't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We got
racing tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
exciting
on a
times.
launch
Okay.
for the lightweight boat race.
Indeed, we'll see you
I
there.
am, I think, out in Henley for some stuff.
We're going to do
hopefully getting
some
hosted.
shoots in Henley, maybe some in Wallingford as well,
Yeah, maybe.
Super.
We'll see.
and then it's
And then a
boat races.
final weekend in Putney with the actual boat race. Actual, I say, heavyweight, open weight. They're both actual boat races. Don't. Sorry, Harrison. Don't crush me.
We did 2.5 hours of
I
sport.
know, and then I
stuff
actually-
up in it.
And I step on my own toes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
Spot on. Yeah, no.
then.
Thanks for coming along. Again, like we do all of these live streams for free over.
seriously, support these guys.
Yeah.
Support them. Buy some photos. buy some videos tomorrow. I think that's what I've heard is
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
don't
start,
hold me
yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
No, so yeah, big thing is we both had Callum and Kit taking photos today.
Yeah.
They're currently sat over at Barnes Bridge at the moment, uploading all the photos. You can go and have a look on our website. I think I've whacked the link down here already. So yeah, AllMarkOne. Go and check those out. Tomorrow, Head of the River are running their own live stream. So actually, we're suggesting that everyone goes and watches that. The more people that go and watch official event live streams means that more events go and do them themselves. So that's actually kind of what we want to go and see, is like more events going to do their own their own style of coverage, and then
gives
kind
us
of,
the opportunity to do something else.
So tomorrow, we're doing photo coverage as always, but we're also going to video every single crew that's racing down the track, and we're going to release that slightly later on next week.
Before people ask, I will not be videoing other crews. I'm actually racing, so don't ask me.
Eamon's got too many cameras on his own crew.
Yeah, you're in you got a few of the Imperial College alumni crew. I've got a few of my mates who are in the crew with you.
Okay.
We were saying, Ambrose, who's in your crew? And he's like, Eamon Glover. I was like, what on earth's going on? But that'd be crazy.
Why? What do you mean? He's in the US right now.
I was like, how do you know Eamon? But that'd be super.
Yeah.
See how everyone gets on. Hopefully the weather holds out. Maybe a little bit less rainy tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
A little bit less rainy, but a little bit windy. And then Vets Head on Sunday.
Yeah, Vets Head.
Junior Sculling Head on Monday.
Oh my gosh, it's so busy.
Busy weekend.
We did some maths yesterday. We won't say the numbers, but the numbers that we have to make this weekend is scary.
We've got a lot of photos going online. I saw it was like the first lot. There's over
so
1,000
Callum alone took 7,000 images, and then I'm guessing Kit took the same. So we're talking so we're talking maybe 15,000 online.
Yeah.
I thought 2,000 was a lot when I did.
Right.
But yeah.
I'll let you clear it up, and I'll play a video at the end.
Support these guys. Go buy them individually if you really want. But the packages look like the best.
Yeah, the packages.
Yeah, the packages.
So there's £7.50 an image. We have increased our price a little bit this year after we're VAT registered now, and there's been inflation and all the rest of it. We're trying to keep the cost as low as possible. But if you want more than one image, it's probably more cost effective if you go and buy a package. That's $29.99 for all the pictures of your crew. Now, if you work it out, there were 300 crews, but we've taken 15,000 photos. That's probably still quite a lot of photos. But similarly, I mean, ultimately, that's what we're doing the live stream because
we're big rowing nerds.
Yeah, we're rowing nerds. We want to support the sport of rowing. So if you have something a bit more specific individually that you would like instead, doesn't have to be one crew. If you want one image of all of the crews from your club or something like that, please just get in touch with us. We just want you to have access to good rowing photos, and if it's not on the website, don't worry about it. Just get in touch with us and we'll organise something specific for your club. If you want a private shoot like we did for LASMA the other day, let us know. And yeah, we're just out here trying our best. I think that's all from us. Hopefully Rory will play a video.
An outro. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow.